Welcome to Behind the Launch. My name is Pieter, and today we are sitting down with Rawat to bust the myth that Adsense is dead and find out the secret method that helped a college dropout make over $100,000 net profit in 2017. This show is all about doing honest interviews with successful online entrepreneurs, discussing business opportunities and making money online. So if you're interested in this space, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, making sure you don't miss any episodes. If you guys enjoy the show and the content we provide, hit that like button to let us know and share the video, which will really help us grow. Feel free to start a conversation in the comment section down below to keep this interactive. Now let's get right to it. Hi Ram, and welcome to the show.
Hi Peter, I'm really glad to being here.
Yeah, and it's really nice having you on the show. Thanks for making the time. And we are going to discuss a very interesting and maybe kind of controversial topic and method you guys are actually doing at the moment, which got what to do with AdSense. But before we get into that, and just as a little teaser for that, before we start, can you tell us a bit more about yourself and your current journey in the internet marketing space?
Actually, Peter, I was a mechanical engineer 2 years back, 2.5 years back, and since then I started with selling T-shirts online, and that's how I got into the internet marketing business. So previously, I was working for an automobile industry, and it was a very hectic job. And once I jumped into this thing, then I got to explore CPA, then Bing ads, then YouTube ads. So I've explored a lot, especially in the traffic zone. And based on those results, I got the confidence, and then I left my job. And since last 2 years, I've been doing this online marketing and product launches. So that's totally me, full-time internet marketer now.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, you mentioned it's been doing it full-time 2 years. So I mean, that's not like a veteran, but I mean, you are very skilled in ads around, like you say, Facebook and Bing and all that stuff. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, actually, my mentor was Gaurav. He's a big marketer. You might know him.
No.
So yeah. So the thing is, the one thing he told me was that Ram, you should have the grip over the traffic. If you'll have that, then you can rule the internet marketing. Otherwise, you are nothing. You can create a lot of funnels. It doesn't matter if you don't have the traffic.
Yeah.
So I focus on traffic first.
Okay, so traffic is key. Now let's get into the product you guys are launching called SenseDrill, and it's launching on the 19th of March at 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Actually, I wasn't the one who was doing this method. My friend Vaibhav, he's my roommate's brother, younger brother. So he was when he was in college, he was just looking for some methods to learn online processes, and then he got stumbled upon the AdSense process, but then he didn't know how to bring the traffic and all. So he tested a lot of things, like he tried with Google AdWords, then YouTube ads, then Bing ads and everything. But again, since we are in India, so our RPM, that is revenue per million, per thousand people, is quite low for countries like India.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever amount he was investing, he was making half of it. If he was investing $1 in the traffic, then he was getting only $0.5. So that's how it was. So, but at the end of the day, when he was testing it for last 2-3 months, then he got stumbled upon the Facebook traffic, and then he tried it, and it really worked well for him. And after that, since last 2 years, he had been doing this, and he has already generated a revenue of around $159,000 in last 1.5 years. So that's how it is. So I just like this method, and I tried replicating it. And when I saw this for myself, I really thought about sharing it with other people. So that's when we came up with the SenseDrill.
Yes. Okay. So, like you say, he was making success of this after testing and all that, and you basically just tried to replicate what he's doing, and it worked.
Yeah.
And maybe just one question around especially the Facebook ads. So you're saying obviously when he was still a newbie, so to speak, he was investing $1 and getting a half a dollar back, so it wasn't profitable. To make that shift to go from non-profitable to profitable, what was the difference? Was it just tweaking the ads and setting the right settings and targeting the right people, or is it more to do with the actual ad you create, or what would you say was the biggest thing to turn from non-profit to profit using Facebook ads?
Yeah, actually, there were 2, 3 factors that what I understood from his process was like the first one was moving from Bing ads or AdWords, Google AdWords to the Facebook. That was the first important factor in getting the cheap traffic. And the second factor was, the targeting, because when you target people in a specific niche, you select so many interests, and sometimes you skip the people who might be interested. So in most of our ads, we do not target specific interests. We target the audience just by a geographical location, a geographical confinement.
Okay.
So that was one of the steps. Then the other step, like I told you, AdWords was charging too much. So if I'll give you an example, like if you have a site and Google is going to put some ads over it and Google is going to pay you. So basically, if a shoe company is paying Google $1 for one click on his search engine results. So if $1 is being paid by that shoe company to Google, and then Google is going to display that shoe company's ad on your site, then Google is going to pay only like $0.05 to you, and Google is going to keep the rest of the $0.95 in its pocket. So that's how it works. So even if I'm going to run ads through AdWords, it is never going to be profitable to me. Are you getting my point, right?
Yeah.
So that's when we moved from, Vaibhav moved from Google AdWords to Facebook ads. Then again, when he was in college, the other important factor that contributed the whole process was, in India, Facebook came as a, viral thing after 2010 mostly. So people were moving towards Facebook, and Facebook ads were quite cheaper at that point of time. So when he tested all these things, they all came in a line, and the results were finally, what we wanted, what we achieved are they are clearly that Facebook ads are way cheaper than AdWords and Bing ads. So that's how we achieved those results.
Okay. So Ram, let's take a step back. So SenseDrill is using Facebook ads to drive traffic to your website, which has AdSense on it. So basically Google ads on your website, but you're not using Google for the traffic, you're using Facebook, and that's why you're more profitable.
Exactly.
Am I summarizing it right?
Yeah,
interesting. So maybe on AdWords or on AdSense, I mean, I've heard AdSense is dead. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people heard AdSense is dead. It's not profitable anymore. You can't explain why now, because if you use Google to do that, you can't. It's almost impossible to be profitable. But so you found this tweak to actually use Facebook. But just explain AdSense quickly in a nutshell for the guys watching that want to start something online and generate income, but has no clue what AdSense is all about.
So, like I told you, Google pays to the people who have their own site just to put their ads, put the ads on their site, right? So if you have a site and Google wants to put the ads on your site, then Google is going to pay you some rent, right?
Yeah.
So for each click that will be made on your site, Google will pay you for that each click. So usually, what I saw in India on all the sites, whenever Google is paying like 0.05 CPC. That was the highest I have received so far. So Google pays like $0.03 US, $0.04 US dollars for each click that was made on your particular site, right? So if Google is putting those ads, so Google is going to pay the rent for those ads. So that's how it works. So if you have a good blog or site, Google is going to put those ads on your site, and then you'll be getting paid on for each click that was made on your site. So that was the basic thing. That's how Google AdSense works. Then again, you need traffic that should come on your site to make those clicks, right? So for that, we use the Facebook traffic. So we are bringing people from Facebook to our site. Your respective site, you can bring traffic to those sites, and then Google will be displaying all those ads. And once the people clicks on those ads, then you are going to get some money out of it, right?
Yeah.
So that's how.
Okay. So yeah, cool. That's a good explanation. And I mean, on the sales page, you guys also show. I mean, some of the best results you've received was you're saying Google Ads around 0.03 and 0.05 that they pay you per click, but you can send clicks to your site for what was zero. It was 0.0018. So it's like a fraction of the. I mean, guys listening in, I mean 0.05 cents. I mean that sounds like nothing, but you double that with 1,000 clicks per day. If my math is correctly, that's about $50 a day right there.
Yes.
While spending maybe $2 or $3 on the back end on the Facebook side. So, but yeah, so I've got that. So all good. AdSense covered well, like you say. Facebook, using Facebook ads with the tweaks and using geographical location, all that stuff. Ram, I think with that, maybe just can we jump into your AdSense account and your Facebook account just to see what you guys or what you are doing currently, and maybe some examples of this week.
Sure, but before we do that, I would really like to tell you that I started testing it last month, and I started getting really good results from last few weeks, and right now I'm really amazed by the results. So I'll just show you my Facebook account, and I can show you my newly approved AdSense account, so you'll get to see some good revenue over there. Okay.
Okay, cool.
I'll share the screen and then we can just go ahead. Okay.
100%.
Okay, so this is my Facebook ads account, and I'll put you here. So right now it's like 2:40 a.m. for me, so we'll have to select a date. We can select any date because now I've been testing it for last few weeks, so we can select any date you want to.
Okay, let's do like Monday the 12th.
Okay, we'll go with the Monday.
So number one, I can see you guys, or you're actually running a few different ad campaigns. And just to note for the guys watching, this is actually in Indian rupees. So this is not US dollars. So don't.
Yeah, it's Indian rupee symbol.
Yeah. So and one US dollar is equal to 65. Yeah, like you just said.
Yeah. Cool. I'll show you the version. It's like $1 US is 64.9, almost 65 Indian rupees.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So what's the results there? So for the Monday.
Okay. So for 12th of March, I've spent almost 1,400 rupees. So I'll just convert it to US dollars.
Okay. About $22.
Yeah. So $22 that I've invested on 12th of March.
Yep.
Now we can jump to the AdSense account. I have already opened it up here, and we can just check out the results from here. Sorry. Okay, 1 second. Even I am new to the AdSense.
Just to get to the dates.
Yeah.
Maybe while you navigate there, can you just quickly go over, like you said earlier, you have to get approval for AdSense account. Can you take us through the process? Do you guys teach the guys how to actually get that done within the SenseDrill training?
Yeah, actually, like my friend Vaibhav will be explaining everything about how you can, get started with a basic WordPress site and then you can generate all the basic requirements. You can get all those basic eligibility requirements done before submitting the site for AdSense approval. So all those parts, all those steps have been covered in the training, and we have kept the training in video as well as PDF format, so that there's a checklist in the bonuses. So you will have to just go through that checklist whether you have all the items or not. And once you have everything, then you can just submit it, and I think within 24 hours you'll get your site approved for it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I have selected 12th of March over here.
Yeah.
And you can see like I have made $82 by how much did we invest?
There's a 22, so that's $60 for the day.
Yeah, so I just since I was just testing, so I'm in a testing mode, and I just invested $22 and I made $82. So $60 is my profit for that day.
Very
So
cool.
if I would have invested more, I'm sure I would have gotten
Let's
good figures.
should we take another day, maybe the Tuesday, the next day?
Yeah, sure.
Let's have a look.
13th of March from here.
And I mean, this is purely driving traffic from Facebook to your sites, and only using Facebook. There's no smoke and mirrors, using some other traffic source as well. This is all there is to it.
Rest all the traffic sources are too costly, especially when it comes to AdSense. Like I told you, the CPC is very low. The cost per click.
Okay. So
I have
86.
On 13th of March, and we'll check the amount invested on 13th of March. Okay, so you can see I have invested 1,600 rupees, which will be equal to, like, I have invested $25 for that, and
so again, like $61. So it's a good. I mean, it's a good profit if you. And this is running on autopilot, right? So your ads just run in the background. You get paid for your AdSense, and $60 a day currently, times 30.
Yeah, the only thing that I have to do is like I just check my ads in the night, like in the midnight. I just check my ads whether they are performing good or not, and if there is any problem, then if the cost goes high, then I stop those ads and I run new ads. Otherwise, I just keep adding the budget for next 24 hours. That's it.
And I mean, if we just take the $60 a day over 30 days, which is a month, that's $1,800. That's excluding your ad spend. So that's pretty good.
Yes.
Wow, that's really good. No, cool. So you can go out of the. Is there anything else you want to show us before we get out of the screen share?
No, that's that. I just wanted to say that I just started testing it and I'm getting good results. So anyone can do this because, there's nothing much to do in the Facebook ads. You just have to post an image and you just have to boost it and put your link to your site, and then that's it.
Okay. And I mean, the question on that is, do you guys teach in the training as well how to do those ads? I mean, like you say, what to post, what works, what doesn't work as an ad. Is that all covered?
Yes. Basically, what I did. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So basically what we did, we covered the Facebook traffic part where I explained that how you can select some viral posts so that you'll have, some organic traffic as well. So the thing is when you are driving traffic from Facebook, I would say you grow up your Facebook fan page as well. So once you have a good following for your fan page, then you will be getting some organic traffic. Like I call it organic because, you don't have to invest anything on those ads. For those traffic, you just post an image with a link. If you have a following of like say 10,000 people on your fan page, then definitely you are going to post something. Then it will be shown to maximum number of people possible among those 10,000, right? So you'll be getting some traffic out of there, and then along with that you can run some paid ads, and that's how you get some good traffic to you.
Okay, and I mean that whole strategy is explained. And like I say, your partner that's actually doing this for a longer time, I mean, he's if I'm not mistaken, he's making close to $300 a day doing
Yes.
this.
Yeah, today only he sent me like two screenshots, 330 something, 330 something.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was also 330.
Yeah, that's, well, if you times that by 30, it's almost $10,000. So the good thing is that says this is scalable. So the longer you do it, the more your income will start growing. Fantastic. So another question on the actual getting your site up. So number one, you will need the domain, you will need hosting. But do you guys actually teach what you need? Well, number one, you need AdSense approval, but I mean, what you need to set up to get your website or your post or whatever set up. And then obviously you do teach the traffic part, but I mean, is everything covered from start to finish? Can anyone pick this up and start implementing it today?
Yes, definitely. All you need to have a little patience while setting up the site, because at that point of time, you're not getting any money, right? You're just setting up your site, you're creating some posts, writing some articles, or even what we did, like we kept a bonus over there. One of those bonuses explain how you can outsource some of the work, like, getting some content for your site. So you can just outsource to some cheaper sources and you'll get some good content. You can just post your site. And you can get your site ready within 2-3 days.
And I mean, the good thing is your site can be any niche whatsoever. I mean, the AdSense or the Google ads, they don't really care what niche your site is about, as long as they can put their ads on there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, since even if you are like on a health site, right? There's some site explaining the nutrients you need to have for breakfast and everything, right? And then suppose you were visiting the site and before visiting that site, you were searching for something else, like you were searching for an iPhone. You wanted to buy an iPhone, you were checking the price of for an iPhone.
Then that iPhone ad pops up there.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it doesn't matter whether you have a health niche site or anything else. But again, you should be, a little, you need to decide before jumping into any niche. Because the thing is, like, you'll be investing some money on the Facebook fan page and the ads. So I would recommend that you should go for a niche which you want to, work on for a longer time. So that whatever audience and the follow-ups and the people who are going to, get attached to your page, so you'll get the benefit out of it. So if you want to have a long-term business, then you should select a niche where you really want to work on.
Yeah. Okay.
Like more interested into the movies, then I should go for something like that.
Okay, cool. Have you mentioned that? I mean, just popped into my head. I actually got a Magic Niche Profits, which is a product I created, which all it does is just get you to a niche that will fit for you. And it's all about the interest and the knowledge you've got around it, all that stuff. So I'll add that as a bonus for you guys watching, if you pick this up through the link below. But furthermore, so let's SenseDrill teaches you your website setup with the AdSense, getting the approval, all that, getting the traffic to that. And I believe the third part is actual case studies that people can follow and see exactly what you guys have done.
Yes. Like we told you, you have to bring the traffic from Facebook to your site where your ads will be set up from Google AdSense. You just have to put a code from your AdSense account to your site. So that is basic process. But the important part is, just growing your fan page and then mastering that Facebook traffic, because you want that traffic to be as cheaper as possible. And to cover the whole process, we have also included one case study in the front end itself, so that you'll get a good idea how exactly the process works. And like I showed you my results, so I have already shown one of the very good working ad over there and how much revenue I generated from that particular ad.
Yeah, no, fantastic. So that's all in SenseDrill, the front end, and it's just as a reminder, it's launching 19th of March at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Ram, what will be the price point of this?
We are trying to thinking about keeping it for $13, and then the price will increase as per like 24 hours and then 48 hours.
Okay.
As per the time. And
so as always, The sooner you get in, the cheaper it will be. Cool, Ram. So, what is the upsells people can expect?
Actually, we have like three upsells, and the first one is it has like 5 case studies where I'll be explaining. Me and Vaibhav, we both will be explaining like what sort of ad we ran in last few days and what sort of results we made out of those in AdSense account. So basically, we'll be covering like two parts. The first one is the amount that we have invested, especially that part covers the targeting part. So we'll be focusing more into the targeting and the CPC part. So how exactly we achieve those CPC and what sort of people we have targeted in those Facebook ads. And then based on that, what we did on that particular page on our AdSense site, what sort of revenue was generated on that particular page just from that ad. So we have included that as well so that, people get a very good idea what sort of ad they can run and what sort of revenue they can expect out of it.
Okay, sounds good. And
Yeah.
what's the price point around that?
We are keeping these 5 case studies for around $27.
Okay.
And then we have a OTO2 that is the retargeting Facebook traffic, Facebook advanced training. So basically in this training, I'll be teaching them how they can, get a little cheaper traffic compared to what they are going to get in their normal boosts. So basically what happens is when even for Google AdWords and other things, they have the retargeting methods, right? So
Yeah.
whenever a visitor is coming on your site, it is not highly likely that he or she is going to take some action on your site, but you can always retarget them. If you have something that you can show them again, then definitely there is a higher chance if they will revisit your site, then they will take action and you'll be making some good profits out of it. So the people who are going to revisit your site, they will be coming on a cheaper cost from Facebook itself. So if you are having like in 1 Indian rupees, I'm getting like 8 people on my site, then I can expect it to be sorry. And normally I get like for 1 rupee I am getting around 4 to 5 people. But when the retargeting comes in picture, I expect it to be like from 4 to 5, it goes up to 8 to 9 people.
Okay.
So that's you can see the difference that I can expect some really cheaper traffic on my Facebook ad.
So it pretty much doubles. And what's the price point for the second upsell?
We are keeping it at $47, I think, or maybe 67. I'm a little confused here.
Okay, no, I mean, but the guys will pick that up when they actually get to the page, so that's fine. Just one question I actually wanted to ask earlier as well. So obviously the upsells you don't need to make this method work, but obviously it just helps you and gets you to the results you're seeing faster. But I mean, the Facebook ad thing has nothing to do with the currency you're using. It's just, I mean, even if you use a dollar, if you do the dollar currency, it's all about the targeting, and doesn't matter where you are in the world, this will work for everyone. Correct?
Yeah. The only thing is, since I'm in India, that's why Facebook is showing currency Indian rupees for me.
Yeah.
If you are in US, it will be showing United States, but US dollars. But the only thing that really matters here is the targeted location. So if you are targeting any specific country, then it's going to depend on that. Your cost per link click will depend on that.
Yes. Okay, cool. And what's the third upsell?
The third one is reseller rights for the complete product. So if someone is interested in like promoting the complete product as their own, then they can buy those rights to have.
Yes. Okay. I mean, keep all the sales to themselves. That sounds good. And if I'm not mistaken, that's also selling for $67.
Yeah, OTO2 will be at $67. Yeah, this one is OTO3 will be also at $67.
Okay, cool. So that's white label rights. Basically, you can resell the product as your own.
Yes.
Oh, that's
and like 100% profits.
Yeah. No, fantastic. Rom, I think we covered everything. It's quite a comprehensive product, and I mean it's a very interesting method. Is there anything else you want to cover or something we missed? And if not, maybe what's your goals to scale this in the next 2 months?
Actually, I would like to add up two things. Like the first one is to everyone who is going to buy a SenseDrill, I would recommend that you should always select a niche where you can think of your business for a long term. Because even if you are not going to, if suppose you are making the money through AdSense, apart from that, if you are going to get some good CPA offers, you can get some really good conversions over there, and you can also try something different in the same niche. So I would recommend that you should go for a niche where you can work for a longer term. And the other thing I would recommend is for AdSense purpose, usually it's recommended because I've observed that if you go for the trending topics, then you'll get a very good traffic, and the traffic goes viral. Suppose something is happening in your country and it is very viral, then definitely if you'll post something about it, then you'll be getting a traffic at a cheaper cost. So that is one recommendation. And then coming to the other part, like you told me, what is my goal for coming future, right? Yeah. So last 2-3 weeks I have tested this method, and I have seen that my money gets tripled. If I'm investing $10, it is going to $30. So I'm thinking like make it investment of $100 every day, and let's see whether it reflects to $300 or not. Okay. That's my goal. Let's see how.
Yeah, that would be interesting to know. But yeah, do let me know, and I'll also, because most people watching is part of my Facebook group, and I can put in your results in there. So
yeah,
do let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I'll be more interested in sharing the results on weekly basis. So whenever I'll hit those $300, I'll be sharing the results directly with you.
Okay. I'm sure I'm going to see those posts on Facebook. Fantastic. Yeah. Yes, Ram, I think we've covered everything. Again, I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for joining the show today, and I think thanks for revitalizing AdSense in a way.
Actually, no. It was a pleasure talking with you, and I really want to thank you that you have put me on this platform to get to know about my product and the strategies, and get to know about my team. So it was a mutual effort, and I really liked talking to you. And to all your followers, I would say that if they want to believe in something, then they should better they start taking action, because just believing doesn't help unless you take action. So that is my motto: take action, and definitely things will happen. Exactly. So all the best to everyone, and thank you for having me over here. And that's it. All the best.
100%, Rom. Pleasure is all mine. I will chat to you next time.
Yeah, surely. Whenever I'll hit the $300 a day, I'll be directly contacting you. Okay.
Fantastic. Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
Right. Cool. I'll cut it there.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, man. That was good.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna. I just want to just the logistics quickly. I've already got my affiliate link. So I'll cut the video and all that stuff. Once it's done, I'll probably do it tomorrow or the weekend.
Okay.
But once it's done, I'll send you a link. You can check it out.
Sure.
Is there any additional bonuses that you guys offer to help promote with, or should I chat to Ivana about that?
Actually, we have kept all the bonuses in the bonus link over JV page menu.
Okay, one second. Let me just double check, because I know there's three bonuses on the actual sales page as well.
Or no, not actually. 1 second, I'll show you.
Let's get back to the sales, Ivana.
Okay, you can. There is this in the menu of JV page. You can see bonuses on the top, and then one second.
So there's quite a few. Sorry, I didn't check there. I just wanted to double check so I can use them.
I'll send it.
Here we go. I've got the JV link here. 1 second. No, cool.
I've sent the link for bonuses. You can check out the bonuses if you want.
Yeah, and like I said, I'll also include that other bonus for my subscribers. It's Matching These Profits. Basically, just it's I mean, you think what you're interested about. One thing I actually wanted to mention as well in the interview, too late now, but I mean, essentially, you create a website with something you love and you provide content and you do it for fun, but you actually get paid through AdSense.
Yeah, yeah,
And you make money doing fun.
yeah.
Okay, bonuses, just want to double check. Oh yeah, so that's actually what I wanted, that Word document or Google document.
Yes,
Cool.
yes.
Yeah, so I can use those 100%. Sweet. And then one thing, Ram, is it possible to get a backend bonus on the members area?
Yeah, sure. You can send me the details and I'll put it on the members area, because here we have the members area, we have not put any bonuses yet. So
Okay,
if you
cool.
just send details, I'll put it in.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I appreciate that. Essentially, just like a list building interview backend bonus, but I'll send you the banner and URL.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thanks,
So,
man.
if you have a banner or something, then it will really help, because I'll put the
Yeah,
banner and
I've got banner and the URL,
yeah.
so I'll send that over. But yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, with that, I think I'm going to let you go. Are you going to bed now, or are you still going to work?
I know I'm gonna sleep now.
Yeah,
I guess.
time for sleep. No, cool. Ram, I want to thank you again, and I'm sure we're going to chat again soon.
Yeah, sure. You're welcome, and have fun. We'll
Yes.
talk again.
Yeah,
Okay?
we'll chat soon. All the best for the launch.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And there we go, guys. Real proof that AdSense is not dead, and Ram is doing this on a daily basis currently, using SenseDrill, their secret method. So if you want to replicate their success, click the link below, pick up SenseDrill today, and I'll also throw in a few custom bonuses with my special bonus, Magic Niche Profits, that will help you drill into a niche that's specific and good for you to get started with this as soon as possible. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please take a second, hit that like button to let me know, and I want to thank you for watching till the end of the show, and I'll see you next time.